Welcome to Tuesday's maths lesson. Today we're spending more time on division. Welcome to your starter for today's lesson. What is 1,849 rounded to the nearest 10? Is it 1,850, 1,900 or 50? Think carefully, and if it helps you, pause the video here and draw a number line. Well done. The correct answer is 1,850. Have a think for a moment. What did you learn in your lesson yesterday? You'll need to pause the video here. Now we're going to have a go at working out the answer to 413 divided by 2. So as you can see, I've laid out my calculation, and the first thing I need to do is get my 4 place value counters of 4 100s, work out how many groups of 2 do I have. I know that I've got 2 groups of 2, so I'm going to write 2 at the top of my bus shelter, and I now need to move on to step 2. As you can see, I've got 1 10, so I've got 1 place value counter, which is a 10. I know that I've got no groups of 2 here, so I'm going to need to exchange 1 10 for 10 ones. So now in the ones column, I've now got 13 ones. I'm going to need to work out how many groups of 2 do I have. Let's count together. I've got 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2, 4 groups of 2, 5 groups of 2, 6 groups of 2, and I've got 1 remainder. So this means I've got 6 groups of 2, so I write a 6 here, and I've got a remainder of 1. This means the answer to 413 divided by 2 is 206 with a remainder of 1. We're now going to have a go at working out the answer to 565 divided by 5. Pause the video here and have a go, and then you can watch me go through the answer. Okay, Eva, so the first part is asking me how many 5s go into 5. I know that there's 1 5 in 5, so I'm going to write the 1 here. We now move over to the tens column, and I know I've got 6 tens. If it helps you, you can draw your place value counters, so I'm going to have a go now. I can see that I've got one group of 5 and I've got 110 left over. This means I'm going to need to regroup as I need to exchange 110 for 10 ones, like this. This means that I've now got 15 ones in my ones column and I need to know how many 5s are in 15. Hopefully you know that 3 times 5 is 15, which means that there are 3 groups of 5. If you found that tricky, you could have drawn your place value counter, so let's have a go at doing that together. So I've got 5 ones, 5 more ones, and all together here I've got 15 ones, and as you can see, I've got 3 groups of 5, which means the answer to our calculation, 565 divided by 5, is 113. I'm going to have a go at working out the answer to 627 divided by 3 together. So just by looking at the first part, I know that there are 2 3s and 6, so I'm going to write a 2 in the hundreds column. I now move over to the tens column. And I know because I've only got 2 10s, I do not have any groups of 3, so I'm going to write the 0 here. And I'm going to need to exchange. I'm now going to need to write a 2 in the ones column because I'm exchanging 2 10s for 21s. And the final part of this calculation is asking me how many 3s into 27. Because I know my 9 times table, I know that there are 9 3s in 27 because I know that 9, 18, 27, because 9 times 3 is 27. This means the answer to 627 divided by 3 is 209. Have a go at working out the answer to 763 divided by 7. I'm going to work out the answer the same time as you, so I'm not going to say anything. And if you need some help, just look very closely at what I'm doing. Remember, you might want to draw place value counters to help you. That's right, Year 4. The answer to 763 divided by 7 is 109.